Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of our English learning journey, where we learn English through English. And today, we're going to talk about something that almost every learner struggles with: how to practice English when you are alone. Maybe you don't have English-speaking friends. Maybe you don't live in a country where people speak English. Or maybe you're just shy to talk to others. But that's okay, because today I'll show you that you can still improve your English every single day, even when you are completely alone. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. Part 1. Change the way you see practice. Most people think practicing English means talking to another person. But real practice is more than just conversation. It's about exposure, response, and habit. Let me explain these three words clearly. Exposure means how much English you hear or see every day, like listening to podcasts, watching videos, or reading articles. Response means how much English you produce, like speaking, writing, or repeating sentences. Habit means doing it again and again until it becomes natural. So if you want to improve your English alone, your goal is not to find a person. Your goal is to build a system that gives you exposure, makes you respond, and becomes your daily habit. Part 2. The power of daily consistency. Let's be honest. 15 minutes of practice every day is better than 2 hours once a week. Consistency beats intensity. Imagine learning English is like growing a plant. If you water it every day, even a little, it grows strong. But if you water it only once a week, it dies. So promise yourself, even if you are alone, you will give at least 15 focused minutes every single day. Those 15 minutes can change your English forever. Part 3. Shadowing. The secret method. One of the most powerful techniques to practice English alone is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and speaking it at the same time, like a shadow that follows every move. For example, play a short English video or podcast. When the speaker says, "I'm going to the market," you immediately say the same thing. "I'm going to the market." Don't worry about understanding every word at first. The goal is to train your mouth, brain, and ears to work together. If this is new to you, the word shadowing means to repeat exactly what someone else says immediately after them. It helps you improve pronunciation, listening, and fluency at the same time. Try this for 5 minutes every day, and you'll notice a huge difference in your confidence. Part 4. Talk to yourself. Yes, you heard me right. Talk to yourself. You are your best conversation partner. When you wake up, describe what you're doing in English. Say, "I'm brushing my teeth." "I'm making breakfast." "I'm checking my phone." When you walk, talk about what you see. "There's a red car." "The weather is nice today." When you make this your daily routine, your brain starts thinking directly in English. That's the real secret: thinking in English without translating. If you find it strange at first, that's okay. Everyone feels that way. But soon, it becomes natural, and you'll be surprised how fast you grow. Part 5. Use a practice journal. Another great way to practice alone is to keep a daily English journal. Every night before bed, write a few sentences about your day. Don't worry about grammar mistakes. Just write. For example, today I went to the park. I met a friend. We talked about movies. Later, when you have time, you can check grammar or new words using tools or dictionaries. This helps you remember vocabulary, improve sentence structure, express yourself better. And when you read your old entries after a month, you'll actually see your progress. Part 6. Listen, repeat, imitate. Listening is the easiest way to practice English alone. But don't just listen passively. Imitate what you hear. Choose podcasts, audiobooks, or YouTube channels that you like. Listen carefully to how speakers pronounce words, where they pause, how they emphasize certain phrases. Then repeat those lines out loud. Try to copy not just their words, but their rhythm and tone. This builds what we call muscle memory, when your tongue and mouth automatically know how to form English sounds. For example, when you hear, "What do you do?" say it naturally. "What do you do?" Just like native speakers. This small imitation practice can make your speech sound much more fluent and confident. Part 7. Learn phrases, not just words. When you study English alone, avoid memorizing single words. Instead, learn phrases, small groups of words that people actually use. For example, don't learn only the word interested. Learn the phrase, "I'm interested in." Don't just memorize thanks. Learn thanks for helping me, or thanks for coming. Phrases are the building blocks of real English. When you learn them, your sentences automatically become natural. Part 8. Turn English into fun. If you want to make practice easy, make it fun. Watch movies or series in English with subtitles. Listen to English songs and look up their lyrics. Play English games or quizzes. Even follow English memes or jokes online. The goal is to keep your brain in English mode. When you enjoy the language, you don't need motivation. You'll want to come back every day. Part 9. Create a mini routine. Here's a simple daily routine you can follow when practicing alone. Morning, 5 minutes. Listen to an English podcast while getting ready. Afternoon, 5 minutes. Do shadowing. Repeat sentences from a short clip. Evening, 5 minutes. Write your journal or talk to yourself about your day. That's only 15 minutes. But if you repeat it every day, your English will grow faster than you imagine. Remember, the key is not perfection, it's repetition. Part 10. Believe in yourself. Let me tell you something very important. You don't need a teacher every day. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. You already have what you need: your voice, your time, and your will. English is not just a language, it's a skill. And every skill grows with daily practice. Every time you listen, speak, read, or write in English, you're training your brain to think differently. So don't worry if you're practicing alone. You're not alone. Millions of learners around the world are doing the same thing and improving every single day. Final thoughts. Before we end, remember this. Fluency doesn't come from studying grammar books. It comes from using English in small ways every day. So talk to yourself. Write your journal. Listen and repeat. Shadow and imitate. Keep your English alive, even when no one's around. And one day, without realizing it, you'll open your mouth and English will flow naturally. because you didn't just study English. You lived it every single day.